What's good, my G's? We're back for another video, and this time we've got one special guest with us. You probably know by the title of the video already, but we have Mr. AJ Morris, the natty, one of the natty kings, I'd say. As
the
well as
natty
me.
King, I'm definitely not that.
I hate when people say that. We're natty
Yeah,
kings.
The natty king.
Just don't take drugs.
Came third at an amateur show.
I haven't even won a fucking show yet. So yeah, we're up at ULTRAFLEX today. I thought, why not? You know, it's weekend away, just enjoy it, have some fun, and just like I always find when I'm training on my own, I get in a pattern of just getting used to it. And then when I come train with you, for example, it's like, fuck, I need to up my game again. So that sort of kind of gets me back. Not that I'm never off track. It gets me on track to know, right, I know what I need to do. So,
nice refresher.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just refreshing, especially when you're on prep as well and seeing you change and stuff like that. It's all good. So we've got shoulders and
shoulders, chest, tricep.
Shoulders, chest, and tricep.
It's
today.
push day, yeah.
Yeah. AJ's going to take this one. I don't usually train on Saturdays. Usually it's my rest day today. But we're just going to train an extra day for whatever reason. It don't bother me. 3 days in a row is minor.
Got to up the frequency.
And then AJ's got Paul tomorrow, which we're going to record for his content. So be on the lookout on AJ's channel as well. And we're just going to have a good laugh. Do what you usually do. Try and provide some value, some entertainment. Best of both worlds in my opinion. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Got our iced black Americanos, which I'll say is about 5 out of 10, mate.
5 out of 10?
Especially I've had the light coffee frap with almond milk and sugar-free vanilla. Much better than this shit. But for now, we'll deal with it because my appetite is just... It just doesn't care. Doesn't care for this sort of stuff right now. So yeah, let's do this. As always, we're just gonna fucking sort this out. We're gonna get to the gym and we're gonna kill it. Get that nut in the game. Problem with Vibrams, yeah. I get the first 4 toes in. This bugger, I have to literally like push it. I have to push my bloody feet to get it in. It just goes to show how dodgy your feet are. These are good. Wear them if you wanna look after your feet, which might sound a little bit hippie. Look after your feet, bruv, because the best shoe is no shoe. That's all I've always said that. And these are similar to no shoes, just uglier.
Let's go in.
Slap man out of his Jordans, give us some species, waps on jam. PR on me and bro boy's baby out, he don't need no pram. If didn't whack it, I'll probably smash it or hit him up with a bat. Jack on the wing, just swinging his jab. Facts, he's been verified in a can. Been verified in a tub.
Gotta get a shot of the 3 amigos in here.
Capping my rap. Everyone says that my bars are nuts like Snickers. That's mad. They could be talking 16s or 250 grams.
Most important 5 minutes before the session. On here, I look at, well, I'm in ULTRAFLEX, I can look at whatever people are doing. And just, what I do, it sounds so weird, yeah? But I just visualise what I want to do in that session. What I want to do on the Atlantis Smith, what I want to do on that, and I'll make it happen. I set my, like, in your head, when you're warming up, tell yourself you've got it today, regardless of how you feel. Because in the past, I tell myself, oh, I feel like shit today, you're going to have a shit session. If I tell myself, I'm not feeling the greatest, but I'm going to fucking nail it and get shit done, you're going to get shit done. You still have a good session. So I've got to a point now where I rarely have bad sessions. It's just telling myself, mindset. It's all up here. Everything I've done is all up here. It's just focus, and this has helped massively. So fucking get a treadmill, 5 minutes, listen to good music, listen to me fucking in your ear, fucking get it.
Hold on to the handles or straps. I've used the cuffs, but they kept falling off or like ripping, so I just got them off.
My side lateral raise is I wear my straps. Often I find when I hold onto the handles a little bit like too long, my wrists start hurting. So when I just have the straps, I just let the strap kind of cushion the handles. So much easier. Don't need to worry about it. You can use cuffs. I've used cuffs before, but they just come off. They're not very good. So we're going to see how that goes.
16s, all 250 grams. You said my line name concerning. Feds doing sweeps, I'm feeling nervous. Plus 4-4s on serve it if I don't know that person. Hands off on line, still earning. Cookie I'm selling, Cali I'm burning. With me got that for certain. No dust, just buzz, that's perfect. Moving nutty on your block for your buddies. We don't show love like Sherman. If we discharge this cartridge, shots won't pass him. They're gonna burn him. Couldn't give a toss about them man's health. No feds over there when we pulled up the man.
Last time I got 13 and a half, I think so.
Let's go. Come on. Yep. Here we go. Yeah. More. Yep.
Yes. Yeah, and again. Yes, there we go.
One more.
Yep. Up. Yes, lovely. 4 and 5. Yes.
Very hard. I always do, in my own programming, always do a side lateral raise first. Reason being, I don't think it takes away from your pressing at all. I actually think it contributes towards your pressing, because if you can have that joint nice and warm, again, you're going to avoid injury, and again, just things firing. So, we talk about a lot, get things firing before your workouts. This will contribute towards the compound work and that internal stimulus which we're all focusing on, because we want to finish the set and feel it. I've come up that set and I'm holding my side delts. So make sure you focus on that internal stimulus, and that will start from the beginning of your session. So it's all good.
Setting up a Smith machine. Fucking hell. Bane of our lives. Elbow joint in line with the wrist joint, then you have the ability to get that depth. As soon as that elbow path starts to come away from the bar and in the direction that the bar's not heading, so the bar's obviously heading vertical, if you keep that all in line and stacked, then you can go to that depth.
It's the thing I see a lot of people do, and even with clients, is when they're coming, it depends, if you have like an angled Smith machine, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. But just always, like AJ said, just remember sure you're in line, because I see some people, they bring their elbows back here, and just imagine how, like, that's a vulnerable position to press from. It's going to put a lot of shit on your front delts. It's probably why people have a lot of front delt issues. So elbows in front as always, never behind.
You may as well just go fucking balls in on 2, rather than doing a Sigma or a double on 1 and a 15 for nothing. Like, you know how to execute this. Keep this locked down. Keep everything locked in. Yes. Brace harder now. Brace harder. Come on. Yep. Finish. Yours. Finish. Shit.
Fucker! You little fucker. I nearly had that, man. Fuck off. You know them ones where you're fucking that far off completing the rep? It's just not good. George. Let's go, come on. Explosive and bottom. Yeah, come on, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it. Finish it, come on, come on, come on, come on. Up! Yes, yes. Oh.
Dish them shells, flipping hell. This life is shit, but I'm making the most. My Joe phone's been online for 6 years. Bros done 8 showing peps in O. Gang my fam, no friends, just bros. Touch on the mind and it's time to grow. And it ain't gonna be good news if I pull up and start raising a toast. Both heat ups to spray and boast. And me, I just drip it and spit it. All 18 chefs down, come on, now all 19.
Fuck you. Oh. Good man, come on. Keep that chest up, keep that chest up. Fight through this, fight through this. Yes, yes, come on. All the way. There we go. Eccentric, eccentric, eccentric. Yes.
Yeah, that's just a moon pan I'm not used to. Like, it just feels weird. It just feels very new.
George has the caveat of not hitting any of these movements before, so.
That's the first thing I'm coming out with. Is excuses. Excuses.
You know what, guys?
Never done it, so
there's a lesson to be learned there. It's just, you know, simply when you're behind your training partner, just make excuses. Motivation. That.
Go. Explosive. Fight for it. Fight for it. Come on. You've got it.
There you go. Good. Smooth rep. Stay with me. Yes. Take one more. Stay smooth. Good. Boom.
You know the ones where you've got no eccentric left in you? That just got to the top and I was like, I'm dropping this. Fucking hell. Way too wide for me.
Grip like here. So I'm almost like, I'm somewhere almost into the neutral. Yeah? Shift the torso backwards a little bit. Just a bit, that's too much. There. Can you dead stop there? Yeah? That's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. We're lining things up a little bit, made it feel much better. Well, I've already just realised that I am doing wrong with just training with AJ. I spent too much time on the warm-up set. For example, AJ would probably go from 3 plates to 4 plates next to the working set. What I would usually do is I go to from 3 plates, 3.5, then 4. But realistically, do I need to go to that half? Depending, I don't know.
That dead stop helps so much when you dead stop it. Because it just settles everything and you can restack joints. When you go with no dead stop on this, your alignment all gets pulled off every single rep.
Yeah, I just noticed then the second one was terrible.
Yeah, you need to dead stop it. Or you go across to the door.
I would say I can already tell that this is going to be a bit of
it took me months to get used to this one.
Quite a narrow person as well. I'm a little bit more narrow than you, so it makes it a little bit harder.
George, just say I'm wide. Get that wide angle lens out, mate. Fucking hell.
then stop it. I'm going fucking well far back here. 4, 5, good. 6, come on. Stay locked in like that. 7, go. 8, good. Yeah! Come on! Yep. Oh, low touch.
Now, you know when you just get heavy and you come down and it just like all looks different?
Yeah.
Comparative to if I started at 180,
Yeah.
it would have probably started to look worse. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I think getting that heavy was productive. It's almost reset things.
I don't think I needed to be that heavy. So I'm pretty much just as strong now as I was at over 200 pounds.
Get strong with that body weight. I think I don't know why, but when you come back down, ever since you've been up to that 200 mark, you know, I remember you looking shit at 180, like shit, fat. And now you look the exact same, but at 200 pounds. But you spent a long time at 200 pounds, that you kind of just adapted to it, your body got comfortable. But then again, you know, it's the return, like, is gaining this extra weight gonna provide the benefit in terms of performance? And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So, sometimes it just becomes a hassle.
It's a real catch-22.
You know when I said about who sits this high like a child? That's me right now. So I'm putting the seat back originally where it was.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 1.
Good.
Don't like it.
It's great when it's placed earlier in the session sequence. This is too late for that, really, in all honesty. Because as much as the machine converges, it's still really, really hard in the lockout. So where George's fatigue, like, it's just not the right placement. This would go like first.
Well, good. Come on. Yeah. Come on, finish it.
And again.
Oh, that ain't moving shit. More. Yeah, man.
There we go. Now we're working. Pause. Yes. Again. Feet down. There. Drive. Yes. Perfect.
Don't throw it. Stay on it. Finish it off. I mentioned to AJ that on this pec deck, I kind of feel it in my bicep a little bit of bicep tendonitis. D handles are great because with the D handles you can freely rotate at the wrist joint. So if you are struggling with like bicep tendonitis or just your wrist being in that fixed position for a long time, like me, get some D handles, just attach them, they're fine.
How's the workout going?
It's alright to be fair. I'm going to come up with my bullshit excuse. A lot of different machines that I don't often use. When it comes to loading, it's quite hard to predict. I always make sure I write it down. Even though I might not come back here for another couple of months, I've still got what I've done previously. It's just nice to compare. Make sure when you do travel away, yeah, it doesn't matter as much about the loading, what you're doing to an extent, but definitely still log it, because you can still, when you do come back, you've got it there, innit? So you know what to do.
Celebrating the release of this track, the Martin Greener on the drum release volumes and compilation, it's Adam Bayer with
Come on, get it short. Get it short. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Nice tempo. Keep it coming. One. Yes. 5 partials. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 4. That extra 10 kilos made a fucking massive difference. So I got 17 on the first set, 10 kilos more, I got 8. Fucking 9 reps pounds.
All 18 chef done, couple ops, now all 19 to my young boys chinging. Then it's back to the ends, man, bill it. Boost with the ray, I don't mix no tinging. Get my packs locked by a grating, smell proof that cause the bud is minging. Abracadabra, watch the pack go from a hottie. Ever try shot gang remix or dead buds, you know that's a robbery. And ride outs on us, so them man do that properly. Cause I'm always around a spinner. Little bro lost the 2-pop shotty. They got JT behind bars, he was out daily till he caught a duppy. Enough people tell me I'm next up, but I'm still out on the roads on fuckery. Them man mad cause they tuck their jewels, still managed to get their shine. And I got fans mad about bars, cause they can't always get man's lines. I get rid of load of crow, bro gets rid of load of snow. Or like Ashley or Joe, it could be dark or light like Cole. We got a couple waps in the arsenal, start by parcels, drop it on running.
My ball.
And one. Boom.
Back leg into front leg, there you go. Lift your whole torso up a little bit, there we go.
So we just wrapped up push. AJ told me it was shoulders and arms. They ended up being push anyway, so it was a good session. Like I said earlier, just kind of estimating the sort of load-ins and stuff like that is always quite hard when I come up here, hence why I always make sure I log. And it's just nice to see a few faces as well. It's always nice when a few people say hello to you from watching you on YouTube and stuff like that. It's always nice. So you can even tell, I can kind of tell that people recognise me by the way they look at you. And they just look at you, but they don't say hello. Like, if you see me, come say hello. Like, I'm not fucking I hope I'm not scary look. I sometimes see scary looking, but I'm not. So come say hello if you see me in the gym. So I always will talk, that's for sure. But yeah, it's nice. It's just sometimes rewarding, you know, when you do stuff for a while, you kind of think, is it actually worth it? Am I doing things right? You know? But then once you kind of see like people come up to you, say hello, that sort of stuff, it kind of reminds you that you are doing a good job and you need to keep it up. So yeah, I love coming up here. I love coming up here, seeing my online friends. Because as weird as it sounds, I have more friends online than I do in fucking person. Like, all my friends from school don't really support what I did. When I started YouTube, they started taking the piss and shit. And I was like, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to be a part of that? So instead, I just have now people support me online, and so I've got 1 or 2 close friends in person. I'm happy. I'm happy how it is. So I don't know where I'm going with that, but it was a good session. AJ's having a sunbed. I'm not having a sunbed though. I just need to look after my skin a little bit more from 2019. I fucked my skin up so badly during that. And then we're gonna go home, eat, rest up, and then we've got call tomorrow for AJ's session. Let's fucking do it. Really, really good session. Really, really good. So we got back last night, and I've made a big effort this time. I know I've said this on my channel a few times, but quitting smoking is something that I just want to do full time. I just want to get rid of it out of my life now, because I've been telling myself I want to quit, but at the same time I don't want to quit because I love the stoner life. But when I'm thinking about it, it makes me lazy, it gives me anxiety, it gives me brain fog. I forget fucking what I did 5 minutes ago. And like I said on my Instagram, I'll be totally honest with my YouTube as well, I spend £400 a month on cannabis. £400 a month. I was looking at cars. When you buy a new car, you look at cars. I can fucking finance a car of 400 quid a month easily. It's like a mortgage as well, when you think about it. You think about the next 2 years, if I start saving £400 a month, that's what, 8 grand, need 9 grand a year. 9 grand over the 2 years, that's a deposit for a house there. So it's something that I must admit I've struggled with in the past when I've said I'm quitting. I've not been that serious with it. Last night was the first night without it, and I've done one night. I can do another night. It's going to be hard. I'm quite nervous. Like, thinking about it gives me anxiety right now, but I feel like it's just a phase in my life. When I was like 18 to like 20, I used to, do MDMA, get on the packet, that sort of stuff. 22 to 24 was just smoking cannabis, and now I just kind of don't want to do any of that. Those phases in your life that you go through. So support me, bear with me. It's gonna be a struggle, I tell you, but I'm gonna try my best and not give in and not crave into that shit, because it's just not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I'm quite nervous. There's night sweats last night. Oh my god, I've got to wait for the how do you say it? Vivid dreams. I've got to have the vivid dreams that I'm not looking forward to, and that's going to happen next week. So you build yourself, you get yourself into this hole, and then you complain about it, but I'll get out of it. You'll see a lot more happier, cheerful bubbly George, because you know this cannabis, it brings you down. I just feel just foggy all the time, feel like shit. So that's the plan, and we're off to train. Paul,
Big Paul. No more cannabis.
No more cannabis. No more. Paul sessions recorded for AJ's channel. Make sure, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put a link for the video in the whatever.
Thank you very much.
And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. What can we comment down below? I don't do that normally with your videos, Josh.
Comment down below, Zoot.
Zoot. There we go. Comment down below Zoot if you watch the whole thing. I'm going to have loads of Zoots now in the comments. Say, God knows what. Comment below Zoot if you watch the whole thing, as ever. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Layman trying to take tops off and round gunners. He's got a couple tunes in his loony, but on the roads he turns to a runner. They know I don't box Sylvester when they see me hop off 300.